what are we touching on? Well, we're touching on the helper's paradox, as I've started already. Touching on the 8 pillars, the imposter complex. Third is our relationship with God. And then what does all this have to do with healers and coaches having successful businesses and robust and enjoyable online visibility? So I want to pause there for a moment. Almost all of my clients these days come in thinking that they have a visibility issue or a growth issue. They think, oh, I've got a fear of failure or a fear of success, or I'm afraid to be seen, or I don't want to put myself out there, or I don't know what to do in business. I don't know the what, the actions to take. And I find 9 times out of 10 for healers and coaches that are dealing with the helper's paradox, that it's actually the helper's paradox. So let me give the opposite example. If you were a lawyer, high-powered lawyer, and you're not making the money you want to make, probably it has nothing to do with the helper's paradox. If you are a CEO of a big oil company and you're not making the double, triple millions that you want to make, probably it's not the helper's paradox. If you are, pick a labor job like a carpenter, and you are not able to raise your rates the way that you want, you might be dealing with the helper's paradox. You might have a need to help those less fortunate, and it's screwing up your business model. Now, that doesn't mean that as a carpenter or a healer, you can't have some options or opportunities that are sliding scale. I have some of those still in my business. But if it's a knee-jerk response, if it's a need to always be accessible, ow, oh, that dinged. Woo. Okay, yeah, if there's a need to always be accessible, oh, but what about people that can afford that rate? Well, hold on. Can you afford to live yet? Do you have a business at a place where all of your needs are met? Because if you're not, there's something to look at there. Accessibility is important, yeah, especially in today's climate and world. But if you can't pay your bills yet, if you don't have savings yet, if you are not taken care of in case there's some kind of financial crash, then you don't really have business being so accessible. Just as an extra little add-in, here's a clearing if that's coming up for you, because it's dinging for someone real. Really heavy. So the belief that, or rather all the ways that you have to stay accessible all the way, or else you're a sellout. Would you be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? And that's either a yes or a no. Okay, so for healers and coaches, therapists as well, often you think it's about growth or visibility, but it's not. It's actually about helping others, staying accessible, doing the right thing, being a good person, like all these things that are wrapped up in this belief